Hello everyone and welcome to the void between reality and the land of hacking nerds. My name is Brian, aka He of the Void, and today we are going to be taking a look at the 5-2 Toys Beastbox BMM-01 Pyschotrain. And yeah, so this is a new thing that 5-2 Toys is doing with the Beastbox line. I appreciate that they're branching out with various things and, you know, what they're doing with the form factor, where basically they're mech suits. There is two of these, Pyschotrain, and then there's like a Mantis AT that turns into like an ATV called, I believe it's called Zombie Track, which I will be getting at some point. Just waiting for the a sale or something like that. I'll probably get it for Black Friday. But yeah, this is really cool. I appreciate that Beastbox is branching out a little bit with what it's doing and not just doing like the cubes. It's a really funny and kind of unique toy. So first things first, we're going to take a look at the included Beastbox. This guy does not have a name. Some people have been calling him Tusk, which is what I've been calling him. So right now he's in face mode, but to go into beast mode, beast mode, all you have to do is just flip out his little feeties. And you get this cute little mammoth, which I very much like. I like this cute little guy. And, this guy can fit onto Zombie Track from what I'm told. And I forget what the figure you need to do it, but there's this weird scorpion mermaid mode combination you can do with another Beastbox with the frame here. But you have this cute little mammoth, and his tusks are on ball joints, so you can have them displayed as you will. To go into box mode, all you do is straighten out the tusks, straighten out the trunk, and then there's little tabs there, little holes here, and all you do is just collapse that together. Then you unpeg the head, and sometimes this can be a little easier said than done. You're gonna fold in, of course it goes easy, you're going to turn the head around and then fold in the ears so that it will slip into this cavity here. And there's a little slot there and a tab here that's going to peg in right in there. Then you're just going to fold this section up like that. Slide these two panels up. Then just collapse the feet. And there you go. There he is in his little box mode. Because this is the 2cm cube, it does not come with a box charger. It comes with this little bracket, which he can slide into, and then you can put this in a box charger if you so please. I don't really use the box mode because I have him displayed in his mecha mode. To get him back into animal mode or beast mode, all you do is just fold out the feet, bring down the trunk and the tusks, pull this out. The ears will kind of fold out on their own sometimes, and then just turn his head around and snap that in there, and then fold or slide these pieces down, and there he is back in his little mammoth mode. Oh, and then unplug these as well, and then you can just get them in whatever position you want. And there you go. There he is back in his little mammoth mode. I think this is very cute. So to get him back into face mode, all you do is do that. And I just realized from the... Oh no, never mind. I did have it right. Because he comes with this included card, by the way. He also comes with a pack of cards, but I forget where I put that pack of cards. But he does come with that. And then once he's back in face mode, or head mode, however you want to call it. There's a little slot on his butt that goes into a tab here. And then he just goes right back into his mech suit. And it's a really cool mech suit. These guns are built into the arms for the way it transforms, although the fists will come off sometimes if you're maneuvering it in the wrong way. One thing with my figure is I lost the thumb for this side. When I got him out of the box, the thumb flew off into the ether and I could not find it. I think the parts gremlin got it. So yeah. As for posability, it's limited. This is more or less a statue, albeit a really fun and impressive one. So you can move his arms up and down. He does have a bend at the elbow. The wrists move. That's more or less for transformation, though. I guess you get a little wiggle waggle on. Actually, no, you don't. No waist articulation, and then he does have some hip and some knees. He can kick out that far, back that far, and he can do the splits. Kind of. He can kind of do the splits. My one problem with this is you'll notice that these come off really easily when you're manipulating him because it's just friction pegs for a lot of the joints, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but oh well. So yeah, it's a really funny, goofy sort of mech suit, and I do very much like it. So yeah, let's go ahead, because this guy does have a transformation. He does, as the name would suggest, turn into a train. Oh, and before we go, actually, he does come with one other accessory, which I will plug into his hand. This cool little mace. I absolutely love this accessory. It's a cool accessory, and it actually serves a point or a purpose in transformation. So we'll just take that out for now, and actually we'll just take the whole fist with it, apparently. Okay, so first things first, we're going to turn the hands like so and like so. Then we're going to come to these panels on the sides of the arms and just raise them up like so and like so. Then we're going to turn the gun so that this hinge, oh wait, no, in robot mode, the hinges are supposed to be like that. We're going to turn the hinges, and these will come off the arm sometime. So the hinges are pointed down. Then we're going to fold these like that, turn them to the side, and then swing them around. Oh, that's the other thing, is sometimes this thing has a tendency, as everything falls off, this thing does have a tendency to creak. The joints don't have the best clearance because of those friction pegs, so this will creak in some very ways. That does not spark joy. Okay, so once you've got that, you're going to come down here to where the crotch is, and you're going to unpeg that, fold down these wheels. Then you're going to take this whole section, and also take off the mammoth, and we'll put him back into box mode. One second. Yep. Uno momento. Okay, sorry about that. Then you're going to come to back here, and this will unpeg from the body, and then we're just going to straighten this out like that. Then for the feet, we're going to turn them up like so. Come back here, open these doors on the back of the, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. And we're just going to turn these around, and the legs, sometimes easier said than done, will fit. Oh, did I do this right? No, I didn't do that right. Okay, hold on. Like that. All don't know how well you were able to see that. It's kind of hard to display on camera. But we're just going to open that door and then turn around like so. And then just close those doors. You'll know you did it right when they're when the doors are flush. Then we're going to take this piece here, or the mace. There's a little peg on the handle. Let me lower the camera. There's a little peg on the handle right there, and it'll go into a slot here, like so. And then on the connector of the mace, I don't know how well you can see it, there's a peg here and a tab there. And we'll just tab that into place, make sure the chain is out of the way. And then this will peg in on the other side like that. And then just get this. Okay, why don't you want to behave today, Mr. Pyschotrain? There we go. Then you're going to take this section here on the wheels and unpeg that and just fold that down and under. And there's a peg, I don't know how, there. And there's a hole underneath this carriage. And you're just gonna stretch that out and put that right there. Same on the other side. Like that. And like that. Then you can take Mr. Tusk here and using that same connection that would connect the face, you can connect them in here. Now you're supposed to be oh, and by the way, you want to take this section and slide that out until you hear click. Now there's supposed to be able storage for a Beastbox here. I haven't been able to find it or figure it out yet, but I'll do maybe a little short if I do figure it out. So that is the back section of the train done. Now we come to the part that's not necessarily my favorite, which is finagling this together. It's easier, it looks easier than it is, but first we're just going to take these panels here, turn them around so that these gold pieces face forward, and you just push them until you feel them connect on the side, and then fold up the smokestack. Then you're gonna, oh God, oh man. You're gonna turn the arms so that they face in like that. Oh God, that squeak is awful. Actually, I think I might have turned these the wrong way. You want to make sure that the red parts are facing out. It's sometimes easier said than done. These do like to disconnect a lot. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now that we've got that back on, we just want to connect that or push this in. Sometimes a little easier said than done. Why don't you want to cooperate today? I've got that. Did I put this on the wrong way? Okay, let me do the other side real quick, because that side's giving me some trouble. Okay, there's that. Okay, I know what I did. And there's that. And then you're gonna, there's this 2 points in here, and then there's little tabs on the white section. You're just gonna collapse those in and feel them connect. Like so and like so. And there you go. There is, I don't think I got it perfect, but hold on. Why don't you want to? Okay, it's close enough. There you go. There you have, oh, make sure these are folded in. There you have the Pyschotrain. Oh, I had that on wrong. There we go. Or did I? There you have the Pyschotrain in its train mode. And it's a okay train mode. I like what they were trying to do here. I like that they're trying to do something different. I don't know how well it worked execution-wise, but I do like it. It doesn't really turn at all because train, but it does look good enough as a train. That's all here for the Pyschotrain. It does not roll as all rolling things should, unfortunately, because there's no real wheels. But yeah, it's good for what it is. Going back into robot mode. We'll do the front half first because it already wants to come apart. We'll just fold these out, or open these up. Then we're gonna open these and fold them up like that and like that. Make sure that these go all the way out so that the arms have arms have clearance to go forward. The fists do like to come off. We'll turn the fists around. Oh, I have the fists on wrong. That might have been why. Did I have the fists on right? Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just leave it like this for now. Come to the back, pull off the mammoth. These red parts do like to disconnect from time to time, but they just snap on like so. Then unconnect that from the, oh, the thing came off. Where did the, oh, I did have the fist on right. My bad, guys. This is not like, this is not the easiest thing to transform. Let me just snap on that thumb. There we go. Okay, take the mammoth off, fold that up and fold these out. Take the wheels, we're gonna fold them up and around, and then that will peg in like so. Same on the other side. Once the wheel's unpegged, you just take that out and fold that up and pull that out like that. Then we're gonna unpeg the legs, take out the mace, open up these doors and fold the legs out like that and like that. Then making sure that these are flush because you're gonna need the connection here. We're gonna take this section, push it in until you hear a click, fold that up, fold this down around, and we're just gonna fold this, and these are gonna connect. You got two little pegs here and two holes on the back of the arms, and we're just gonna fold that in like so. Then we'll take this part that will fold out, fold this down, and then make sure these wheels are folded back, and there's a tab here and a slot there, and just slot that in. Bring down the legs, bring down the arms. We're gonna take the cannons or the mini guns and just fold them down like that and fold the hinge up, or fold it so that the hinge points up. Oh God, that squeak. The awful squeaking of the awful boots from my SpongeBob fans. And then we'll take these panels and just fold them down like that and like that. Then we can take the mammoth, fold that down, fold out the leg. And folding out the legs gives you more clearance to move the head around. So we'll just take the head, fold it out the ears, turn that around. Sometimes easier said than done. Come on. Come on. He does not like to cooperate. There we go, all the time. Then fold that up. Then just plug in Tusk here on the top. Like so. And then give him his mace. And there you go. There you have Pyschotrain back in his mech form. Would I recommend the figure? Yes and no. You're going to keep it in vehicle or in mech mode. I don't know if... I love this figure. Let me put it this way. This is in all likelihood going to be on my top 10 list. And I would suggest picking up this figure. Just understand that there's going to be some clearance issues, some tolerance issues, things like that. Well, maybe not tolerance issues, but, well, actually, no, tolerance issues with the friction pegs. Those will give you some trouble sometimes. But it is a pickup for me. But it is I would say it was a pickup for me, and I love this figure, but it is a by discretion for you. I will eventually be getting Zombie Track. I'm hoping that the second one might fix some of the problems that the first one had, and I will figure out how to do that Scorpion Mermaid mode, which figure I need to do that. But yeah, this is a pickup for me by preference for you. I personally love this figure. So yeah, there you go. There is your Beastbox BMM-01. Did I say Beast? BMM? The BMM, or BM stands for Beast Mecha, by the way. So let me try that again. Here is your 5-2 Toys Beastbox BMM-01 Pyschotrain. I am asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. And yeah, until next time, remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.